This is Justin Case of American Newscape, joining our friend, media personality, and birthday boy Jerry Maldonado back for another installment of American Mentoring. Hello, Jerry. Welcome back to American Newscape.
You just opened the Pandora's box, didn't you?
Yeah.
Giving away all the secrets, man. Humbly enjoying this day, but thank you very much for divulging it.
Hey,
I see my mailbox filling up.
Hey, it slipped out.
I slipped out, yeah.
It slipped
with a
out.
message 4 hours ago from you. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got it.
Whoa, yeah. Well, it dawned on me again. A lot of people think every day's your birthday, Jerry, but enough of that. Enough of that. Shame on me.
Yeah.
All right. Jerry, how about today's self-assessment? Self-assessment and what's happening. Take it away, Jerry.
Yeah, you brought up a great pre-show topic on that. I love that. I love that because self-assessment is basically how you're feeling every day. And when you realize how you're feeling every day, and like today, everybody's like, don't you feel happy? I'm like, always feel happy, not just one day a year. And you can't forget about the 364 days before or after that. So self-assessment is you just looking at yourself and realizing, what makes me happy? What am I going to do to make me happy? And proceed to move forward to make myself happy. That's a great starting point.
Well, as I remember when I first started doing self-assessments was when I was an athlete. I'd wake up in the morning and say, is the left knee swollen? Is the right knee swollen? Is the right ankle healing? And it was that check with me. It's what I always used to call check with me. I was always checking with myself. Now it's about health. It's about business. It's about where I am today. And, I do that a couple times a day. It's
a great way of living because you always say, and like I always say, is living in the moment, living in the present. That's why they call it a gift. And people forget that. They're out there doing their daily lives, mostly what they don't want to do. And they're living off that assessment as their outcome in life. And it's a sad way of living because if you're just doing something as small as what you want to do every day and keep focusing on that, man, you're gonna gravitate towards that even more and attract even more things in your life. Does that make sense?
Well, it does. And, you can always, compare it to country music. I mean, good old country music. My wife ran away with my best friend, my bass boat, and my dog.
Yeah, I was raised on country music. Oh yeah, the older version. Now it's modern country. I like whatever. I just grew up with the old aspect of that, and it's a great way of living. Those guys, they just lived in the moment. If their wife left them, yeah, that's fine. All right, let's sing about going to the bar. I mean, who cares? It was just their way of proceeding a song and living in the moment. And they wrote down their moments in some great verses that they sent out there. And I use that in my life every day. Every day I start my day like you do. You take an assessment of your physical self, your mental self. I just head right to the journal and I start assessing not where I am, but where I want to go. And that's so vital. People forget that. They have to realize to get where you want to go has to start where you are right now in a mindset. And then from there you start the visualization aspect of planning or writing down. And it's simple, but it's got to be continuous. Does that make sense?
Well, it does. And, back in the day, starting our reasonably stressful business days, we generally did it with a song. And one of our favorite songs was Frankie Lane. And for your youngsters that don't know who Frankie Lane is, but it was always That Lucky Old Sun.
Mm. Yeah.
And that song was up in the morning on the job, working like the devil for my pay. That lucky old sun has nothing to do but roll around heaven all day.
Great point. Great point. You put yourself in the state of mind of where you wanted to be. That's a great metaphor to live by. Whatever it takes to get you in that state of conscious living. People forget. First thing they do is they put on their Facebook or the news, and that really sets the foundation of their day. I had to learn the hard way, man. I get it. You want to get information, but they're there to inundate you. And you start off with something like a triggering point like that, something motivating, something inspirational, whatever it might be, a watermelon, who cares, man? Whatever helps you get in that state of mind. I know you're going to reply in the watermelon. I got it.
Oh
But
no, no.
whatever gets you in that state of mind, go for it. That's the point, man. Just go for it. Be yourself. That's the whole point of all this.
Well, all of us can find therapeutic uh, advantages in lots of things, whether it's music.
Oh yeah,
If I catch myself in a down mood, I'll watch some clean comedians get up there and make me laugh, take my mind off of my troubles.
yeah.
And
People are gonna get back to that. Yeah.
and there's another thing. We grew up, pack up all my cares and woe, feeling low. Bye
Well,
bye.
well, you know, music is so powerful if it's used the right way, man. I'm in the '80s hair metal. Can't you tell? I'm still I'm still back there. And yeah, it really got to the senses, but it got you motivated. So
Right.
whatever it takes. I mean, the foundation of your day starts by the minute you wake up. And if you can, that's your best assessment. It's when your mind is clear. People got to realize that when you wake up, your mind is clear of what you need to do for the day. So instead of a to-do list, how to be list. Does that make sense?
Well, it does, and you implement or utilize journaling to do that, and there again, that's therapeutic in its own right. I mean, if done,
Oh yeah. Some people walk, some people meditate. I mean, to me, conscious thought is just meditation in motion. And if you can stay in that state of mind, like last night, I worked all night, overnight. I made sure in my ears, those 9 hours I was doing that was the best, softest, or lightest music I can ever put me in a great state of mind. And little did I know the time was up, man. And like
yeah.
9 hours is gone just like that. But it was a great feeling. People get, if you're doing what you love, you can only bring more to love what you do. And how you see life and how you assess it is so vital, because if you see the world as a place of fear, all you're living in is fear. Therefore, you're attracting in those emotions and situations more things to be fearful of. So it's vital. I mean, I do this every day on Facebook Live and whatever I'm doing, whatever media I'm doing in the reels, about living in the state of mind that's only conducive to where you want to go. Because from that, I mean, this is not theory anymore. This is quantum physics. This is neuroscience. It's your state of mind that's going to bring your daily life to a better level and how you control it.
Well, yeah, and it's even chemistry. Body chemistry is important, and being in a positive mood sets that body chemistry going in the right direction.
Yes,
And
I agree.
I would encourage people, if you haven't seen Jerry's daily Facebook reels, and they're typically what, 7-8 minutes long.
Mm. Yeah, about that. Yeah, I try to keep the vignettes at around 10 minutes, just as a starting point. Man, I love it. I love it. It's a great way to. I just do it because I like it because of how it makes me feel.
Right.
And I've been blessed with the thousands of views on those, because people just want those few minutes of motivation, inspiration, perspiration, whatever the hell you want to do it, just to get their day going. And you start setting the foundation like that of your life every day, you're going to naturally gravitate towards that mindset. It's a starting point. So use your morning routine not as an arduous task of getting ready for work, but start it as a routine of a new foundation of where you want to go. And that's all journaling did for me. It was just setting the tempo and assessing, like you noted quite clearly, and it's a great point of how and where you want to go. That's so vital. People have no idea where they're going, man. They don't know. They wake up every day thinking they have to do something. When you wake up having to do something, what kind of life is that? You got to
Right.
ask yourself the question, man. That makes sense.
Well, it does, and embrace what you. I don't. We don't have to use the "have to do" phrase, but embrace it. Embrace what today's going to hold for you.
You're right. Great point. You created your life where it is. However way you embrace it is how it's going to react. This is the beauty of the quantum field, and getting not getting into the science. I'm not going to go crazy about that. But the point being is how you act is what you attract. It's really simple.
Yeah, and you don't even need to quote Napoleon for that, right?
No, here we go. Man, I was reading more. I was reading more upon him. I love that. Here's a quick thing. During the plague, when he was in the midst of his invading and doing whatever, he would always visit soldiers who were confined in quarantine with the plague, and he never got sick. Now, why is that? Because he didn't believe he'd get sick, man. His body didn't react to it. You could take it however way you want. He just believed he was superior to everyone and everything. It's when he lost that superiority feeling about himself was when Russia kind of trounced his little butt. But at the same time, you got to have that same mentality, not being superior, but knowing that you're a greater power. And the more you implement that power every day in your thought and feeling, it's great because life is going to start responding to you with synchronicities to match that. Watch the magic, man. I'm telling you, this is not theory anymore.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jerry. But so much of society, there's so much pushback. They want to call us narcissists, or just because
Oh God, yeah.
we are our own, we are fans of what we do. It's
You
not a
you're
bad
absolutely
thing.
right. No, no. Get that friggin' thought out of your head. Meaning them, not us. It's not. It's not. Because it's you being yourself, man. It's you being that whole you that you've always wanted to be. And by you doing that, people got to realize you're going to attract the same. You're going to attract your equal. The same people who like your likes, the same people who understand what you're doing. That's why they call it like-minded people. It's a really simple assessment of where you want to go. And if you keep doing that every day, you can only attract from that, man.
Yeah, be real, be yourself, and
Please.
that's what you will attract. And that's your
Indeed.
and for me, it's a lazy path. I mean, be myself is a lazy path because I don't have to stammer and stagger and wonder what I'm going to do or what I'm going to say, because I'm just going to be myself and embrace the day.
You hit the note. You're embracing who you are. And all you can do is attract to that. So if you're embracing this person who loves media and loves what they do and loves how they're helping people and this and that, all you can do is attract greater opportunities, greater abundance. Do you understand? You're doing what you want. It's a really simple assessment of where you want to go, and just keep doing it. You're not a narcissist, man. I don't know where they came up with that metaphor. It's like going to Catholic school and getting the ruler on the hand again. They got to get rid of that thing. A narcissist uses people. A person who's like-minded enjoys people, and there's a big difference in that.
There is absolutely, and don't dodge erroneous labels. Let's just say, don't be dodging erroneous labels. If they say
Don't,
something,
don't,
just
I don't. What is with the labels? The labels belong on a package, not a person, man. I don't understand where they get this stuff from. But they try doing that with my kids. I'm like, get your label and go stick it on a package. Don't put it on my kid just because they're not learning the way you want them to learn. And we are all powerful, but yet delicate individuals here to create the most amazing life. And we have this choice. We have this choice how to articulate it. First, take an assessment of where you are, like we always do with our financials. We do it with this, with our bills. And you got to worry about yourself, too. There's nothing wrong with that. It's
right.
being yourself and dictating that every day, however way you dictate it. And there you go. Watch how life responds, man.
Well, Jerry, I like this topic, and you and I have assessed that we are indeed meatballs, and we wear that moniker as
Woo!
almost as a medal.
Yeah, oh yeah. I got a couple of hashtags on my back. I'm gonna get them tattooed back there, man. This way here, people can kind of follow the meatball as he's walking along. But yeah, indeed. I mean, my label is meatball. I like that label. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a great way. It smells good, tastes delicious. Is it good for you? Yeah, a couple of 3,000 is gonna hurt you, but yeah, I love it, man. Great
Well,
topic.
well, it might be good for you. I mean, it's all relative.
It's
It's,
all relevant.
it's all
Just be yourself, be happy. It's a simple assessment of self, and watch where your friggin' life goes, man. It's beautiful.
and just say no to toxicity. Keep that toxicity out of
And
your
indeed,
life.
and labels. and labels.
Well, that's a form of toxicity.
Yeah, well, sorry, I forgot.
Yeah. We forgive you. It's your birthday.
Indeed, indeed.
Well,
You're
well,
awesome, man. You're great, great show tonight. Awesome topic. Keep
well,
this going, man. We gotta do a part two on this or something. We gotta keep going on this.
all right, Jared, you want to give us a final thought as we head on out?
Yeah, absolutely. When you take an assessment of yourself, do it on a positive level. Realize how special you are. It's when you look in the mirror, you got to realize every morning we look in this mirror of ourselves, we're also looking in a broken mirror of where we've been. When you take an assessment of yourself, understand it doesn't matter where you've been. It only matters where you want to go. Don't worry what everybody else is thinking or labels they put on you. You're not self centered. You're taking care of yourself. It's called self love. And when you start taking care of yourself better, life is going to respond better. And when life responds better, you become a better person in life. Therefore, you start attracting all that to match who you are, man. Great show. Awesome
Hey,
show, man.
great job, Jerry. And
Thanks, man.
for everybody out there, happy birthday. So, hey, this has been Just In Case and Jerry Maldonado bringing you American Mentoring. Thanks for joining us. Remember, additional information and links are provided in this video's read more. Today's the day to subscribe to this channel, and I encourage everybody to learn more about Jerry Maldonado and follow him on social media.